Good morning, trendsetters. It's Yasa here,
Hey there, it's Araenia.
and we are both from Being Human. Lovely day here. The weather's been a bit stink recently, so we've stayed inside and basically got on with our production and what we're doing while we're staying at the beach. And one of the main things that we have to look at as an individual is that every time we shift, especially shift houses, our subconscious mind thinks that we are shifting bodies because it uses the same programs for a body as it does for a house. So when you shift house, the bloody subconscious mind thinks, oh my God, we've died, gone to the spirit world or wherever it is and come back, and we've got to pull out another lifetime. So we're highly aware of this. So we're quietly in the background just watching to see what gravitates and see what's going on. And out of nowhere, Araenia happened to say, I'd really like a ukulele. So that's a sure sign that that could well be Hawaii. Now, you know, when you're looking for programs or you're looking for lifetimes, you always look for the cluster. And okay, that was one, and then you just pop that on the shelf and you think, oh, okay, that could be Hawaii. And then, because what's happening is that we're staying in a place which is obviously on the beach. And here, I'll give you a look. There you go. So that's what we're looking at the moment. So we're at the beach. The place has got palms, and I'm restoring the palm garden. So the subconscious mind looks around and goes, oh shit, this looks like, and it will go back into your subconscious archives, which many people call the Akashic records, and find what kind of a lifetime you had when you lived here. And Araenia has pulled out a Hawaiian lifetime because all of a sudden our music tastes have changed. Araenia enjoys a dance, so next minute she's doing blinking hula dancing or belly dancing or something. It was hula, eh? And other things are starting to happen, so it's showing itself. Like
There was coconut and pineapple. That was part of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, all coconut and pineapple. I cleared that lifetime though, because it didn't have a very happy ending, that one. It was sort of end of days stuff for a very large man. And I found that from the time I came here, I started putting on weight. And that was not something I really needed or wanted to do. But I cleared that one. And so just over the last few days, different things have been coming in. Every time I turned on to on-demand TV or Netflix or something like that, and I'd think, oh, I'll have a look at this show. I didn't notice it at first, and Yasa says to me, oh, you got another British Empire show or something, and sure enough, or royalty or whatever, sure enough, the shows that I was bringing up were around sort of infighting, you know, around the British Empire, and and then the empire in different countries, and so I'm looking at that at the moment. I really don't know what I've brought up, but that's the first click on that lifetime. I think it's got something to do with empire or dominion or whatever it is. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, absolutely. And you watched that mini-series set in Australia.
Oh, that was fabulous.
Which is bloody on a beach like this, you know.
Banished, I think.
Yeah, Banished. Yeah. And with Araenia's programs, like they talk, it's got royalty all through it. Think of the king, think of the queen, and of course the dogma turns up. And
but then you've got one nation or one part of society that's oppressing another. So it's all part of this. How empires are created by squashing other people who are already there or having to gain power over other people. So that's the kind of lifetime that, I don't know whether I'm on the giving out end of it or the receiving end of it. I really don't know. It's just a pattern that keeps coming up. And the other thing that was to do with it, 3 different things I looked at in a row all had a situation where a little boy, one of the sons, had been kidnapped or taken or whatever. So I'm blowed if I know what that means at this time.
You know, it's funny, when you start talking about it, you know, I turn the button on of this and I say to Araenia, what do you think we're going to talk about? And she said, well, I don't know. And I said, well, bloody hell, I don't know either. But when we start chatting, now Araenia used to talk, you watched another program with bloody sand in it. It was set in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, yeah.
So...
it was in Aden.
Yeah, well, the point is, it was full of sand.
But again,
and it was hot.
It was
and blue sky.
Yeah, and it was 1965, and it was the military police being sent out as... And the Queen had said something about that she considered Aden to be the perfect example of an empire or whatever it was, something like that. And it's like, yeah, well, there it is again.
Yeah, and it was blessed.
And their boy got taken.
Yeah, God and country and king and queen, and they're all wondering why the locals are getting pissed off with them. Well, they're bloody taking over their country, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Thick as pig chocolate.
Yeah, so I've got some lifetime that's tied up in with all that stuff at the moment. Yeah.
So anyway, that's the kind of stuff that we work on our own, because when you integrate a new lifetime, yeah, it's all very well to say, oh, well, you know, I've integrated Hawaiian lifetime. Oh, yeah, that's pretty close.
Yeah.
Okay, you can shove that in your bunk and work that one out. Anyway, and I've picked up, I've gone back and picked up a Jamaican lifetime. And certain things are manifesting with me, and one of the interesting things is that I'm going back to art.
He's painting and it's bloomin' fabulous. He was sitting there painting last night, does the background with his brush and dabby things, and then he's got these little palette knives, and it's absolutely spectacular. You have to put some of your art up there so now they can see it. Yeah, long time since you've done it, eh?
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I used to, you know, probably back in my early 20s. No, maybe it probably fell off about when I got married. So it would have been late teens, early 20s. Anyway, when you integrate a lifetime, you bloody integrate the whole thing. You just don't integrate nice sunny beaches and sun. Depending on what lifetime, what patterning you had in that lifetime, you manifest that in this lifetime.
That Hawaiian guy had a lot of health issues.
Yeah.
Which was another reason why I was really keen to clear the... You never actually clear the... you never actually clear the lifetime. All you ever do really is clear the emotional attachment to what happened in that lifetime. So I integrated the Hawaiian man with me, and we had a conversation around moving forward with, you know, the positive aspects of the lifetime that he brought through, but without all the health issues, that kind of thing. So he's still in the picture.
Yeah, so you manifest in this lifetime thing, physical, so you'll manifest your health issues. Because when I got here, I had a bloody sore foot going right up to my knee, and that was new for me. So that was in that lifetime. So you'll manifest your health issues. You'll manifest your emotional state will change. Your mental state will change. Like sometimes all of a sudden you may become a reader, or you might bugger reading anymore, or bloody do something else.
Art.
Yep, you could go art. I've all of a sudden gone back into the garden, and
got organic
so you actually manifest the patterning of that lifetime. And like Araenia says, she was in Hawaii, and it was her last day, so she said, I'm actually here to die. Well, that's a friggin' great matrix to have. So, and she was a he and a very big chap, and he was at the end of his days, he said. So this is what people have to deal with every day. We live this stuff, like you live it too. You are in it. This whole thing is a self-manifested reality, and it comes from our bloody subconscious mind programs, bless their cotton socks.
It's not just us changing lifetimes. It's
No,
just
man.
that we're really aware of it and we see those signs come up and we notice them. Whereas if you've never thought about this before, things may happen and you'll think, oh yeah, and give it no credence or, no importance. Whereas it's actually a sign showing you what kind of lifetime or what changes in your life is manifesting at that point. And it's just really just takes a little bit of looking and you think, what have I been doing over the last little while that I haven't done before that's really different? Give you an indication. Actually, a really good way to do that when you're free to travel out of lockdowns and all that kind of stuff, and you go say on a holiday or you go stay somewhere different, and just watch what happens to you that's different there, and that will show you some of the pointers to what kind of lifetime you've moved into.
Yeah, my brother's just shifted back to our hometown in Wairoa, which is on the east coast of New Zealand, and he's noticed different things turning up, and we were chatting about the lifetime that he's in at the moment.
He's got really strong family connections in that
Yep,
lifetime.
Yep. And he's manifesting a certain amount of German stuff.
Yep.
And so yeah, it's just and this is happening all the time, everyone. And
Sun's gone by.
so what you do when you're looking for another lifetime, you look for any different ethnicity or culture than yours, your own culture, whatever that is. And when the subconscious mind thinks this is a bloody good one for whoever you are, it'll stay there.
The interesting thing about that ukulele was that it showed itself up a good 2 or 3 weeks before we actually came here, which I guess it was when I was out of hospital. I don't think I was talking about ukuleles in hospital, was I?
I wouldn't think so.
But anyway, the ukulele and wanting to, there's Candace, hey, and she's saying she was thinking about us this morning.
I can't bloody read
Good
that.
to see you. I saw you
on the
online the
eyeballs.
other day too. That's so cool.
Kia ora, Candace.
And Elliot and Jacqueline. Yeah, Elliot, it is absolutely stunning here, and the sun's just come back out from outside.
Shit,
the
mate.
cloud.
Spring, mate.
Yeah, feels like summer. But yeah, that ukulele, that turned up before we moved here, and I started thinking, I want to go back to ukulele. You see, I got a ukulele as a kid, just a toy thing, but never got shown how to actually make some real sounds out of it, some chords. And I used to just strum it, and I thought it sounded absolutely stink, but I liked pretending I could play it. So now, I'm working out how to play this ukulele with real chords so that I can play along and play songs with it. But it manifested, the concept of it manifested before we came here. So the thought precedes the actual movement into that lifetime a lot of the time.
Yeah, it's called the folding. Anyway, that's another day.
That's another day.
That's another
It is in
day.
the folding.
Eh?
It is in that folding.
It is in the bloody folding.
'Cause, those 40 days before we moved, it was in the folding.
Okay, everyone.
Cool.
I think that's about it on Past Lives, eh?
Yeah, I reckon. From sunny Ohope Beach, I guess we're back to go and get a cuppa and something to eat, and then
Yeah, I'm
I've got a curriculum book to put out for the guys that are certifying for body decoding. They're working through their course content review, and I've got to finalise that, send that out to them today.
Yeah, and I'm preparing for my course on soul talk.
Yeah, which is kind of what we're talking about today. That's part of it, I guess.
Yeah, man. Well,
That's an aspect.
Past life
Yeah.
is about subconscious talk,
Yeah.
but behind that we've got a soul or a Holy Spirit, same bloody thing, bless its heart, and that organises the whole bloody thing.
Yep.
And it guides us to where
That's
we're
what
meant
brought
to be
us here.
going and
Yeah.
how we're meant to go. So I'm going to run a 3-week course on soul talk. If anyone's keen, I'm going to record it, and people are
it's a
able
replay
to
course.
purchase it off our website. And bloody handy to know how to contact with the soul, because it's the biggie. The subconscious mind has us dancing around to all these karmic patterning, and in behind it the soul's going, well, you need to go over there, and you need to go over, and it's bloody good to know how the hell it's communicating with us. So that's what I'm doing.
That's what we're doing today.
Yeah, man.
You're going to do some more painting?
I perceive so. I've got another style in my head.
I've been cross stitching, so I want to get a bit more of that done. It's coming along really nicely, and I just want to see it finished.
I bloody painted all through my sleep last night, so.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone, have a goodie, and yeah.
See you again.
Yeah, please
Bye.
remember you're living this. Bye.